Bhurvasvaham Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayandam.
Sairam everyone. So let us speak some more about Sathya Sai Baba, our beloved Swami, and today I want to share with one more wonderful miracle performed by Swami. And this event, this miracle took place in Moscow in the beginning of 2000s. So basically I'm from Russia, from Moscow. I'm an artist and writer, author, and in the 90s I was Sathya Sai translator for the Russian-speaking groups. That's how I published 3 books with my memories. Basically, all that books based on my personal interview experiences. So, and this event happened in Moscow when I was back to Moscow for a while, because mostly I spent my life in Put Party actually. Well, at that moment some health problems happened to my physical body. You know, like we as the consciousness beyond everything, but our physical body can experience different kinds of problems. So let me not describe what exactly kind of problems that was, but just some quite serious illness. I was that time, let me see, some more than 30 years old, pretty young. And so I tried my best to heal the trouble. With the help of classical Western medicine, I was trying Tibetan medicine, then Ayurvedic medicine, so all kinds of healers, just everything. I tried my best, but without really good result. At that moment, beginning of 2000s, one lady, friend of mine, she was Buddhist at that time. Honestly speaking, I have no idea is she Buddhist at the moment, but at that time she was a Buddhist, and she was like coordinator for one Buddhist center in Moscow. Actually, Russia mostly it's a Christian and a Muslim country. Some kind of half of the people are Orthodox Christian and some half of the people Sunni Muslims. But we have traditional Buddhist territories, areas, districts as well. For centuries, Buddhism is a traditional religion for Russia, because like from Mongolia it came to Siberia, and we have quite at least 2 big territories with traditional Tibetan Buddhism. So in Moscow and Petersburg we have a lot of Buddhist communities, and they're very old one, and they're very traditional like for Russia. And at that very moment, this lady whom I knew, she just made a call and told, come on, so we have very interesting program. It will start next week. And one high-level, spiritually advanced Lama from Tibet going to come to Moscow. And she told me that this Lama is a great healer. And maybe you know about Buddhist tradition pretty well, maybe not, but let me say a few words. That especially in Tibetan Buddhism, Buddhism of Vajrayana, they sometimes may identify this or that Lama as incarnation of this or that Buddhist deity, Buddhist god or demigod or whatever. That's the reason why most of the lamas, at least if this is a high-level lamas, people say that, okay, this Lama is, let us say, incarnation of Buddha Amitabha. Okay, this Lama is incarnation of whatever, Chenrezig. This Lama is incarnation of whatever, Vajrakilayas, whatever, yeah. Let us not discuss this purely philosophical question right now, because it's like deep and very interesting actually topic. How come that all that Tibetan schools, actually there are 6 major Buddhist schools in Tibet. This is Nyingma, Karma Kagyu, Drukpa Kagyu, Drikung Kagyu, Sakya and Gelug. And each of that schools, they sometimes identify different lamas as incarnations of different, bodhisattvas or dhyani Buddhas, etc. Yeah, and this particular lama was incarnation of Buddha of medicine. Okay, maybe you know that in Tibetan tradition, Buddhist tradition, they have so-called Buddha of medicine, and the color of his skin, of course, everything is symbolical. It has symbolical meaning. The color of this Buddha is indigo, so dark blue. For example, Buddha Amitabha, he has red skin. Okay. Normally Buddha Shakyamuni, they paint it with a golden color, yeah, golden paint. So it means different colors, they have also very important significance. But okay, let us come back. Okay, this lady, she called me and told, you can meet a certain Lama who is number 1 healer, and number 2, we consider him, she told me, as incarnation of Buddha of medicine. So the best choice actually to go and discuss with him my health problems. So good luck. Yeah. Well, and this lady, this coordinator of this Buddhist center, she fixed. Okay, even now I remember. That date was. She fixed something like 10 a.m. was my appointment. And this Buddhist center was not so far from Kutuzovska metro station. So maybe you know that Moscow metro, it's like metro tube, yeah. It's a huge number of kilometers of rail, huge number of stations. So Moscow, a big city, and metro is very famous. And most of the stations, they are really beautiful. People visit them sometimes like a museum. So it's like historically old and very expensive projects. And it's a very interesting place to visit. Not only travel, but also visit even as a museum. Well, in the Kutuzovska station, so I just went there, went out of the metro station. I knew that at approximately 15 minutes walk from the station to this Buddhist center. So I'm just walking happily, expecting to meet this Lama and receive healing. Yeah, of course. And then something very unusual happened. So it was a manifestation of Swami just in the middle of this huge street. It was one of the biggest streets in Moscow. The name of the station is Kutuzovska station, and the name of this big street is also Kutuzovsky Prospect, Kutuzovsky Avenue, we can say. And just in the middle of that street or avenue, he appeared out of nowhere, just in front of me. And it was not physical manifestation, but it was manifestation of the subtle body manifestation. but it was visible for me, just with the open eyes, just Swami in front of me. Orange robe, just Swami the way he was in Puttparthi at that time. What was significant for me to notice that bypassers, the people around me, the street, a lot of people who just walk their way, somebody to the metro station, somebody to the supermarket, they also saw him because of the shock reaction from the people around me. I immediately understood that not only I myself able to see him, but people around me, whom I don't know actually, just people, they also saw him because of the reaction of that people. It was very clear that his subtle body was visible not only for me but for them as well. And Swami told me it was again not physical conversation, but like mental exchange, like telepathic exchange with the information. He told me that yes, this Lama is a great master. He's a great healer. As far as I remember, that Lama was from Karma Kagyu tradition. Actually, yeah, I'm sure that from Karma Kagyu, I think. And Swami told me, yes, this Lama is a great healer, no question about it. But then Swami told me, you must not go to him for the healing. And then Swami told, you must not go to this Lama because I will help you. I will heal you. I will give some healing energy. I'll help you. And after telling me this message, Swami just disappeared. And imagine state of mind, like what to do. First of all, kind of shock. You just walk down the street in Moscow and you just see subtle form of Swami, which is physically visible. So it was subtle form but physically visible. It's really outstanding experience. Plus I understood that people around me also saw him. And then it was kind of difficult choice for me not to go to this Lama because Lama was waiting for me. This friend, this lady who organized this appointment, it was also not nice not to come. And I would just spend a few minutes standing still, watching all around and thinking what to do. And of course I understood, I have not to go, because if Swami told me not to go, I must follow. And of course for me it was very nice to hear, to receive this blessing and his words that he will heal me. He will purify me from all that health problems which I experienced at that time. So I just turned and went back home. And of course, in a few weeks, everything was okay with me. And I can't say that healing happened immediately. So it didn't happen immediately. And also I can't say that I noticed the moment of the healing. That was also very interesting. So it just was like, few weeks after this manifestation. And then, step by step, and all that health problems just disappeared. And it was not in a moment, step by step, but then somehow, oh my God, I'm healthy again. So that was the story. Sometimes when I make such videos, I like to analyze, to speak about some meaning. I don't know what to say right now, because just his love, his compassion, his care. Thank you, Swami, that you always protecting us, always, Swami remembers, cares. Even sometimes we as a human being we can forget for a while about him, but he always remembers us, always his blessings, his grace with us. So that's the reality of Sai. Okay, Sai Ram, see you next time.
Om Bhurбhuvassuham Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayantam